Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you.
Okay, so now this is a one home, this is another home, and we are connected to the same ISP. Let me ask you one thing. Can your neighbors can connect to these machines directly with the IP address which you got it internally?
No, of course not.
Simple. So same way, same condition apply here also. So the Linux machine which I got it real IP address is this one. I am somewhere in a Bengaluru. Can I connect with this IP address? No, I cannot. Okay, I'm in home. This machine is running somewhere in the Mumbai data center of AWS. So what to do? So yes, internally you guys can. I mean, this Windows machine and this Linux machine in the same network, they can talk to each other, no problem. But I cannot from outside. So what to do? How to handle this problem? So what AWS has done it? AWS said, okay, do one thing. I'll give you one IP address to each machine, public IP address. So when you hit this public IP address, and when you hit to this IP address, what I will do, I will redirect to this machine or this machines. Did you understand this? All the traffic. Even though if you go today, talk to your ISP provider, Airtel or Jio, and you say, hey, I need a public IP address, means static IP address. They'll say, okay, I can give it you 500 rupees extra. Okay, no problem. So they'll give you an IP address, and whenever someone hit to that IP address, they can connect to one of your machines, which you have to configure internally after. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yep.
Yeah. So that is something AWS has also done. So they give you the public IP address. This is not a permanent IP address. They give you free of cost. So why they give it to you? So you can connect to this IP address. I mean route port forward to this. Okay, and then you can connect to Linux. So public IP address is not permanent. Private IP address is a permanent, which is not accessible outside of the network. Public IP address accessible from anywhere, and it will redirect you to the VM. Okay, comfortable, all of you? Okay.
Yeah.
So now, guys, the question is, how do we connect? How do we connect? Now, I have said in the last session only, and I have given you one videos also, and some you have a user ID and password. That is one thing, or you have a keys and username and key. So what to do? So guys, I have got this PM file, a PPK file, PM file. Yeah, this is the PM file I got it. What do we do? So this PM file you can use with SSH. Okay, you can use with SSH, but Putty don't support the PM file. So SSH means what? Let me go to the SSH means bash, and you know that based on the previous sessions. It's just like another virtual machines hosting by AWS. Remember, nothing great. Whatever you did in the previous session, same thing. So here you have SSH hyphen I hyphen and P and username Ubuntu. I know that. Now, how do you know that? So I'll tell you. Linux, click on the connect, and they'll tell you here what username they have it. See there. Okay, so they'll give you the username. Session manager also, sorry, SSS client also. Here they'll tell you. So each AMI have some unique username, so they'll tell you over there. Okay, so Ubuntu at the rate of what? So you have to use the public IP address, not private here, and this is helping you to connect. Yes, from the fingerprinting first time. And guys, you are into now the Linux box, which is hosted by AWS. Nothing great after that. Do whatever you want. Make sense? All of you. Sudo hyphen s, become a root. So after creating a VM on AWS, you will have to work the same way which you did it. Only difference like here internet and all, it will be very fast. Okay, any download, upload, installation, configuration will be very fast, of course, compared to your laptop. Make sense, all of you?
Question, please.
Yeah. So now this is the PM
Question.
file. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So this console, this root console you use, is it the root machine or the SSH? I didn't quite get that.
So here I use the username. See here, this is a username which is given by that EC2 instance, and I
No,
public
I
IP
understand
address.
that. I understand that. So this shell you are using now to perform the SSH, is it your root machine or
Ah, no, no, no. It's a Git bash. The moment you install the Git in your software, you'll get this command. You can use the this command. You can use the PowerShell also. PowerShell also. Let me open up PowerShell. Command line shell. See, PowerShell also has a search. See,
okay?
you can hell lot of clients are there. But there's a next demo. See here, logged in. Okay, so now this is the one. Now this is the SSH way, but how do you use the putty? So putty don't support this PM format of the private key. So what to do? So you have to generate the new key, you have to convert into the PM to PPK. So guys, one more thing, I will share the locations from where you should download the putty and puttygen. You should not download from the different URL, because you might get a virus in your machines, because there's a lots of wrong URL which is coming in the Google. So whatever the URL I'm specifying, please download from that one. So here it says how to log in Linux server of AWS using Windows using putty. So this is the step number one. First, generate a PPK file. So for PPK file, what you have to do, puttygen you need it. How to download it from here? How to convert the PM to PPK? Here, all these steps. I have the all these installations already. So let's use the puttygen. Puttygen and key. See conversion import PM file. Don't click here and there and say private key. And what should I name it? December dot ppk, whatever it is, December 2020, something like that. So it generated. See the converted UPM to PPK. So this you can use with the putty. This you can use with SSH. So where's the putty? Putty. And here, what is the public IP address? So public IP address was this one. Let me close all this. Okay, so this is a public IP address, and here you go to plus SSH. You'll have in the recordings, you can do the piece of mind. Again, this tutorial you have all this screenshot and all. Okay, so and auth plus auth credential, this one private key for the authentication. So browse this key, ppk, and open up. Done. So this is a accept, and username is ubuntu, and done. So you logged into machines. This is using putty. Make sense? All of you are comfortable? All of you?
Yes, sir.
After that, what you need to do is in your hand. All this I ask you to learn Linux command, shell scripting, and all. You have to practice it. The more you practice the Linux, the more better DevOps engineer you'll become. Linux is playing 50% of your total capacity. Okay, so now this is the things. Now, how do we access the Windows then? By the way, before that, someone will ask me, Rajesh, I don't like, I hate keys. I like a password, though it's not good, but you like it. So what to do? So let me just improve this view so you can see it better. So you have to tell SSHD, which is SSH client, okay? So hey, support the password. By default, is disabled in all the AMIs actually, machine image. What to do? So I'll become root for 9 right now. See here, I become root. Now I will modify these options. Vi is editor, etc. And what I was doing, SSHD, right? So this file, you have to remember that there's no other way to check this out. So you have to go to this file, spend 5 minutes. Yeah, why I'm asking 5 minutes? Because if you spend 5 minutes reading this file, lifetime it will help you. So only 5 minutes. So go through this. I have one option which is I know that, and here password authentication, it says no by default. I'll say yes, I want yes, and save it. Because you change the configuration file for SSD, you have to restart the services also. Systemctl restart sh restart now, yeah, SSD. That's the service name is D. Okay, done. Now you have to set the password for Ubuntu, pass wd Ubuntu. All these Linux command I assume you have learned. And Rajesh123, Rajesh123. So now username is Ubuntu, password is Rajesh123. I enable it and set it up. Now you can access this machine. You can access this machine using the password as well. Where is this IP address? So here, this is the IP address. Click open directly. What is username? Ubuntu. And what is the password name? Rajesh123. That's all. Now password, but it's not good, guys, for security reason. So you practice whatever that you have got it. Make sense, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is the Linux. How do we go ahead with the Windows? So guys, Windows works with the password only. You cannot log in with the keys. So what do we do in this? Yes, actually, you know what? You can log in with the keys. Yes, you can log in with the keys also. But I made a wrong statement. But you know what? You need to do something with the WinRM, which you are not comfortable. So I'm not adding new topics, new technology, and all stuff like that. So right now, use this remote desktop. What is the remote desktop connection? What is this? Remote
RDP
desktop? Huh,
to
RDP,
connect
yeah.
with servers.
No, RDP means
Yeah.
if you want to connect any Windows server, remember that. Okay, Windows server. So remote desktop protocol, see Windows Server protocol is RDP, and this one, what is it? Linux protocol is SSH. So there's a multiple client. You have RDP, you have multiple client SSH. So we use PuTTY most of the time, but there are tens of clients are available, more than that. And RDP also there's tens of clients are available. Now I like this one. I like this one. my recommendation will be this one, M Remote NG. Why I like it? One thing is free, and second thing, it supports many protocol like SSH, RDP, uh, FTP, SATP, and many protocol supports. Okay, so try this one. You can use Windows also. You can use Linux also. So it's good. But in this session, I'll use the RDP because this is something which is available free of cost for everyone. So RDP is asking IP address. Okay, let me give you the IP address. This is the IP address and connect. Now the problem is not connecting. What do you think? Any reasons? Troubleshooting mind. Build your troubleshooting mind. In Linux, I
Like
taught you troubleshooting mind.
firewall, firewall is blocking the connection.
Firewall. So two firewall is a network and OS level firewall. So let me check the network level. How do we check the network level firewall? So you saw that security, and where is the firewall? This is the firewall. Okay, click on it, and here I'll go for the inbound rules, outbound rules. Outbound means who from your machine, what can you connect? Everything by default, everything. See all traffic. See all. Look at this very carefully. Many people, they try to rush and they try to log in at any cost without following the process. So they miss that reading the inbound here. So right now, see that here. Security groups, SSH type, TCP 22 port, source everything. So SSH is allowed, but what should I do? You tell me. What should I do? So I should.
Reduce port forwarding.
Huh, yes, not port forwarding. You have to allow that port number. Port forwarding will take care of by AWS. Edit inbound. And here SSH is added. Add rule. What rule? What type of RDP? Where is RDP? Let me look at this. RDP, here it is. And from where? From everywhere. If you think that machine should be accessible only from the certain IP address range, you can also do that. What is my public IP address range? Let me tell you. My IP. See, if you think this is your IP for the whole world, you are wrong. If config. Is this your IP? No. If IP config, correct? It's Windows, right? IP config. If you think this is your IP address for the whole world, you are wrong. What is IP address? I'll tell you. For the whole Google, for the whole world, this is your IP address. It can be in a number also, but it's a IP6 actually. Okay. So like that, you will get it. When you type in Google, Google will tell you what is your IP address. So this, your public IP address, you can convert into the numbers also. So maybe my internet is 5G, right? So because of that. So like that. Okay, so coming back to the things here, so I have to allow from everywhere RDP, but I want to host some software in my machine. So which port I should allow? HTTP, HTTPS, whatever exactly, HTTP 80 port. I want to host some HTTPS applications. So I should allow HTTPS also, and from everywhere. So like this, you have to modify, save it. That's all. It's very easy. And then again connect. And here RDP is asking username and password. RDP don't support the keys and all methods of key and stuff like that. What to do? So I will ask AWS. AWS, where is my password? Give me my password. So I'll click on this instances, click on the windows. Here I click on the connect, and here session manager, I will read it. RDP client, here I will read it. Everything just go slow, don't rush, because it's just one time activity. After that, you will become a blind, I know that. And here you have a get password and upload the private key which you given. So this is the private key, and this private key decrypt the password, and this is the password for your machines now. So now this password you can use. So basically, you know what? Password is hidden in your private key only, which you can create it. So, anyways, So username, I know administrator. All the Windows machines will have administrator. And here, password, click OK. Yes. And this is your Windows machine. This is your Windows machine. Understood, guys, all of you?
Yep.
So do whatever you want. So I taught you what is AWS, why do we need it for IS, PAS, SAS and all. Then I taught you what is the region, then what is availability zone, then compute out of compute category, one compute services only I taught you, EC2 means virtual machines, and how to create a Linux virtual machine, how to create a Windows virtual machine, and how to access the virtual machines of Linux and Windows. That I taught you. Are you comfortable, all of you?
Yes.
Now, how to work with a Windows machine, you know that. How to work with Linux, you have to learn gradually. Okay, so that is the stuff. Now, so this is the compute unit. So that is something which we have here. Now, next one is storage. Okay, so next one is storage topic. So before moving to storage, any questions anyone have? Any questions? No. Okay, so let's move on to the storage. So first one, I'll teach you how to use block storage. Then I'll teach you how to use the network storage. Then I'll teach you how to use file storage or object storage. So block storage means EBS. How do we do that? So first, let's say if your laptop is running. Think about it. Simple logic. Your laptop is running, and suddenly laptop have got the capacity issues. This means there's no space left. So what you will do? Anyone would like to comment on it? Let's say in your laptop there is no space. So what you will do?
So buy external hard disk,
So what after that? First buying the extra hard disk. After that, what you'll do?
connect to the
Replace.
Tell me.
Depends. Replace the hard disk with the.
But I want you to be little descriptive. Okay. So let me tell you my experience. If you ask me, Rajesh, I need you to add one laptop hard disk. So what I'll do, I'll go to SP Road and buy one hard disk or SSD, whatever it. That's I'm not talking about complicating this. And after that, attach to laptop. Correct? Now? How to
Yes.
attach? I'll open up a laptop from the back end, and then you know that what I'm trying to say. After that, I will see attaching a laptop. Then after that, what I need to do is uh, third options, how to use it. See, I am just looking for the right terminologies. Attach to laptop and format hard disk. Have you done it?
Yes, of course. This is the first thing.
Correct. And the last thing what we do is mount at D drive. DE, it can be anything. Correct now? Have you
Yes.
done this? So this whole process you can do this two process you can do in Windows also. Disk manager. Here, create a formatted disk manager. If you know that, my system is little slow, so not coming very fast. So you can do that. So whenever you attach to the hard disk, then here you will see that, and the right click and format and mount and whatever it is, you can do that. So this you have to do in Linux also, Windows also, correct? So this is the are you comfortable with these steps, all of you? Here, right now I have only one disk. You see here, disk 0, and I created. So if I attach more, then disk 1 will come, disk 2 will come, like that. Getting opens? Right click if you do, you can do all this stuff. I'm not going to do it. This is my operating system. Comfortable, all of you?
yep.
Okay, so buying a hard disk. So I'll ask AWS, hey, AWS, my EC2 instance got so much of storage issues, I need a new hard disk. So AWS says, okay, go ahead and go to the EBS section. Where is EBS then? So here is a EBS. Look at this. We call it a EBS, Elastic Block Store. And inside that volume you have. So here I have a 3 volumes. How come 3 volumes, 100 GB, 30 GB, 8 GB? I'm not able to recall. Anyone have idea? How come I got the 3 volume?
We created this on AWS,
Yeah, so
8 GB.
remember that this is a Windows 30 GB, Linux 8 GB, and this was my debug school, which you are where you are submitting assignment and all. Okay, so like that. So buy one hard disk. So here I'll get a hard disk. I'll buy a hard disk. I'm little bit, you can say, conjuice, so I'll just buy 5 GB only. Okay, so 5 GB only. Now you can go up to 16 TB actually, by the way. And also you can decide IOPS, actually input output per second. That means you can decide the quality of hard disk, also the speed of hard disk. All this thing I will decide. Now there is one problem I'm having is availability zone. I hope you remember the availability zone. I did discuss about it. So
Yes.
availability zone. So now, guys, we need to understand what should I select? A, B, 1C, 1D. My God, so many availability zone you have in the Virginia region. So now here you have to be thoughtful. You have to be thoughtful. So tell me one thing. This is one region. This is the one availability zone. Availability zone 2. These are connected to the LAN. Means okay, that's not a problem. So let me ask you one thing. I have a VMs here. So hard disk, I mean hard disk, not storage, should be here or here. Tell me. Think and tell me. I should be having storage here or here.
Practically, it should be in this on the same region.
Ah, practically. Because if it will be in another region, what will become? What will become?
Latency.
No, no, no.
No,
What will
it will be
become?
sharing. It will be network file NFS.
Ha, wonderful. It will become NFS in that case. So what I'm on? EBS. So understood, right? So this you can
Yep.
attach it. This you attach it, then it will become a network. You have to use IP address of this. Correct now?
Yes.
So that is what I'm trying to tell you. So here you select this one. See, I'm creating 5 GB, but I don't know which availability zone my VM is created. So I'll go back, cancel this, instances, Linux, and where is my availability zone? So show me. It's pretty long one actually. So here, go to the networking, and my availability zone is 1B. That means this machine by default got created in 1B. So what I'll do, I'll go to the volumes here, 5 GB, and here 1B. Okay, else you'll not be able to connect it, and then buy it. So guys, this is done. I bought this storage. Done. Now what I'll do, attach to the VM. How do I do that? So let's see, this is a 5 VM. See, the moment you bought it, you will start paying for it. Remember that. It's not like that. You cannot say, hey, I have not used it, but though I reserved it. No, you cannot say like that. AWS, the moment you create it, no matter whether you are using or not using, you are paying for it. Okay, so remember that in EBS, I think it's a 5 GB free only. More than that, it will be chargeable. But this is not chargeable for me, for you, because it will be a part of the creating the compute actually. So this will be chargeable for you. More than 5 GB, it will be chargeable for you. So remember that. Those, please read that terms and condition. That will be easier for you. So what I'll do, just select the 5 GB and select action. And here option is not coming, so I'll refresh it. Select 5 GB action, and here you attach volume has come. Delete volume, rest of the things you can also do that. Attach volumes, and here attach to what? So attach to this only one instance Linux. Okay, that means only showing Linux. That means in that particular availability zone, Windows were not created in somewhere else. So in this Linux here, unattached volumes.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.